Hi everyone. Can you hear me clearly? All right. Okay. Welcome to today's webinar. The topic will be the differences between natural diamonds, lab-grown diamonds, and diamond simulants. And in fact, I've prepared some colorless gemstones here as well, which are pretty confusing. How do we identify them? What are the differences? What are the differences in terms of the look, in terms of the price, in terms of the meaning? I'll be sharing in depth with you. So I want to first congratulate you for your upcoming wedding proposals or anniversaries. Today, I will introduce myself later. So I have Chris with me. Chris is somewhere nearby.
Hi.
Okay, and I also have Curie with me.
Hello.
Okay. All right. They might be turning off their mic so that we don't hear echo of each other. And then today I also have you. So just so that you know, I am seeing your names here. Hello, Jason. Hello, Malcolm. Hello, Adrian. And many more. So just feel free to type your message in, okay? Feel free to type. Feel free to text me. All right. My name is Amanda. So I'll introduce myself first. Okay, so today, sorry, let's talk about the company. So today I'm representing two companies. One is eClarity, the other one is BA.SG. eClarity has been around for 16 years. I think many of you probably have heard of eClarity, award-winning company, maybe one of the pioneer company that has diamond online database founded in Singapore, founded by myself when I was a new entrepreneur. And then I won Young Entrepreneur Award with eClarity before in 2013. Fully customizable, worldwide exclusive promise, specialized in customizing all your very special designs, which I will share a little bit later. That's eClarity. The phone number is there. If you have any questions or inquiry, you can always WhatsApp eClarity team. Now, the second brand is BA.SG. BA.SG is new, it's exciting. Founded last year, specialized in lab-grown diamonds and of course natural. The prizes are best price, worldwide best price challenge. So you find any price lower than them, just tell them. They will be able to match for you because sometimes diamond comparison is just so complex. The BA experts will explain to you in detail on how to make selection and how to find the best price diamonds ever. And the phone number is there. Okay, it's an international brand. All right, my name. Finally, my name is Amanda. So I graduated from NUS and I did computer science. So I was a geek. And then I worked for other MNCs before, and then I did a career change. I went to New York and I did a postgraduate gemology, and that was 16 years ago. For 16 years, I've been seeing all the young couples, proposing guys, sharing the tips on how to choose the right diamond. And today I'm proud that I'm also most equipped with the knowledge about lab-grown diamonds because again, BA is one of the first few who embrace lab-grown, and then so we will be able to tell you a fair comparison between lab-grown and natural. Okay, all right. So now there are 4 stones. Okay, now before we talk about the colored ones, the sapphires, the rubies, the colored ones, today we talk about the colorless ones. Okay, the one that looks colorless. Okay, this is a gigantic 20 carat. Everyone saw the advertisement and say, Amanda, can you please show me the 20 carat? Okay, this is a 20 carat monster. So there will be 4 types of stones that I categorize them, and they all look like diamonds. And after today, I hope you will be able to differentiate them. Okay, so before I start, I just want to tell you that I have many free gifts to give you. If you were to participate in my questions and ask me questions, I have a beautiful pearl bracelet that I would like to give it to one of you, Adrian, Malcolm, Jason, and I have some newcomers as well. Charlene, I have girls and boys here today, okay? So I have pearl bracelet that I would love to give away. I have some new 20 carat pen that I also like to give away, and I also have some gemstones that I want to give away, but it depends on whether I have someone who is really active in asking me questions and answering to my questions. Okay, now, so the first part, I will tell you the difference between the 4 stones, theoretically. So we will go through the physics, we'll go through the chemistry. Okay, don't fall asleep, get your coffee beside you. I have my coffee beside me, and we will go through that very quickly, 10 minutes probably. Okay, now the second part, I will share with you the reasons for people choosing not diamond, not natural diamond, but lab-grown diamond. Or why do they choose colorless gemstone, for example? The third part, you will go through a lab test, virtual lab test yourself. So I will show you the stones. It's actually right beside me right now. If you look at my surroundings. Yeah. And I will bring it closer. I will show you some video, and then you will be able to try to identify. Okay, I will also go through some ring designs. I will tell you the price difference after that. And if I have time, I will then go through the colored ones, the difference between colored diamonds and the gemstones, like the rubies and sapphires, just so that you are an expert in this topic. Okay, all right, so what I will not cover is things like wedding bands and all that. That's another talk altogether. Okay, all right, let's start. Natural diamonds. Look at the video. So that is really a video of a 2-carat DVVS 2 triple excellent natural diamond. You know the cliche, diamonds are the hardest substance found on earth, right? And it is made of a single element, which is carbon. All right, of course, there are inclusions and all that, but mainly carbon. Okay, it is formed 90 to 120 kilometers below the earth, where the temperature and pressures are high. Okay, and so this is diamond. All right, okay, you know what diamonds are. The second thing is lab-grown diamond. Okay, let's see lab-grown diamond. So here, look at the video. This is a lab-grown diamond. Now, it is just coincidence that I'm showing you a different cut lab-grown diamond, but it can be round. Later the test, actually all of them are round. This is also a 2-carat, it's 2.33 carat, F color VS2. Yeah, I saw some chats coming in. Well done, just keep typing. And I just want to tell you that I see your messages, Malcolm and Jason. Awesome. Okay, so now lab-grown diamond has many names. Sometimes people call it lab-made diamond, lab-created diamond, cultured diamond, synthetic diamond. When you hear words like that, it could be real lab-grown diamond, it could be fake lab-grown diamond. You will know later. Okay, and now the real lab-grown diamond, it is formed under this 90, remember I said that natural diamonds are formed under the earth where the temperature and pressure are high. So what the scientists did was to bring this pressure and temperature to a lab. They insert carbon and diamonds are formed. So all the YouTube video that you watch that you can create lab-grown diamond at home, no need to try because I tried them before. It doesn't work. So you have to have this machine, which BA is actually exploring in creating our own lab-grown diamond. You need to have that machine to create the high pressure and high temperature where lab-grown diamond is created. Okay, so all the properties are the same. Talking about real lab-grown diamond here, the properties are the same. So I always share this analogy that natural diamond is baby, lab-grown diamond is IVF baby. All right, so it has the same property just like human and IVF baby, a baby and IVF baby. You have the same circulatory system, respiratory system, right? It is the same structure altogether. Now, when you use a diamond tester to test lab-grown diamond, it gives positive results. Okay, I want to share this history. So when I started 16 years ago, and I first attended this world-class exhibition, which is actually in Hong Kong, They were already selling lab-grown diamond. We are talking about 16 years ago. But the lab-grown diamonds that was created back then was only colored. They only have pink, they only have blue, and it's huge. It's like 20 carat, 30 carat, 40 carat. Now you might wonder why. The reason was 16 years ago, they were not able to extract gases from the environment. Now, do you know that when there is nitrogen, diamond turn yellow? When there is boron, diamond turns blue. So back then, in this lab, the gases were all still around. So diamonds were all colored. And because it was so expensive, they didn't create things like the 1 carat, the 0.5, the 2 carat. They just might as well all the way. So they created the 20, the 30, the 40. So there was no mass commercial interest. It was always for a certain class of collectors or people who wants to have very, very big diamond. So that was 16 years ago. All right, it was more expensive than probably the natural diamond because of the fact that they are huge and they are colored. Okay, but as technology advances, now is finally making sense. So there are two methods now. One is HPHT, the other one is CVD. Now let me go a bit more advanced here in case some of you already have Googled a bit. Now these are the two different methods to create lab-grown diamond. One is HPHT, one is CVD. Now, it is commonly understood that CVD diamonds are better. Now, I want to clarify that. If let's say today, Jason, you and I, we were to set up an operation, we say that we want to create a lab and we want to be creating our own lab-grown diamond. Now, we would then discuss that whether we should go through the HPHT or the CVD process. Now, based on today's technology, both of us, after research, we will say let's go for CVD because it is known that CVD gives you better yield, better diamond. It is less colored, it is more clear, you have better quality of diamond. That's why we will go for CVD method. But let's say today, Malcolm, let's say you are an end user and you want to select diamond, you want to buy, you're not interested to create your own diamond, you just want to buy a diamond. Now, do you need to choose between HPHT and CVD? My recommendation to you is that we don't have to make that selection. The reason is whether you use a HPHT, whether you use CVD, as an end user, I look at the lab report. Okay, so if it's a CVD method, but I end up getting a J color Si2, are you familiar with the terms? Meaning a lower quality diamond. But the HPHT, the lab, is giving you a better grading, let's say a E color VBS2. Which one would you choose? You will probably still choose, or I mean, up to you. I mean, JSI2 is also a good enough diamond, but which one is of a higher quality? The HPHT E color VVS gives you a better quality diamond. You get the difference? So that is the difference between being a lab-grown diamond creator versus an end user. Now, I get this question sometimes, so I just want to share with you. Now, if this is too technical for you, please type yawn and I will move on and change the topic. Okay, all right, but this is about how to choose between the two methods of creation. All right, next slide, please. Now, overall, whether you are choosing a natural diamond or lab-grown diamond, which we know the difference now, one is baby, one is IVF baby, you'll go through the same grading system. Okay, let me share another story with you. When you're choosing natural diamond, most of the time I'll recommend that you go for GIA diamonds. When you choose lab-grown diamond, I will recommend IGI certification. Now the reason is this another note to write down. Now GIA has always been known as the master of grading diamond grading. This is known, okay? I don't think I will debate about that. They are the founder of diamond grading in 1950, and they are non-disputable. So below GRA, you have IGI, EGL, HRD, AGS. They are all reputable international report, but we all respect GRA being the founder and being very academic in their grading. So GRA is known. Their status in the natural diamond grading world is established. Now, why do I choose IGI for lab grown? Is because I feel that they embrace lab grown diamond a step earlier than GIA. So when GIA was still pondering whether they should go into certification of lab grown diamond, my observation was that IGI has already taken a step forward. So the lab grown diamond grading in IGI is pretty mature. Okay, now IGI gives specific grading. So this diamond is a D, is a E, F, but GIA still give a range. So instead of saying that this diamond is E color, they will say that this diamond is colorless, or this diamond is near colorless, okay, rather than giving specific grading. Now, April this year, GIA has already published an article saying that they will now officially grade lab-grown diamond with specific grading. All right, but it's a little slower than IGI. IGI report is already widely available in the market. So GIA, I think we have to give them some time. All right, so meanwhile, if you're choosing natural, go for GIA. If you're choosing lab-grown, we go with IGI. All right, now I have a separate webinar talking about the grading of the 4 Cs, how to pick. And that talk is which day?
1st December.
1st of December, Chris said, right? 1st of December, I'll talk about the 4 Cs very much. And during that webinar, I will show you a D, a G, a K, and all that. And you will be grading the different colors, grading the different clarity, the cut, and the carat. Okay, today, I just want to give you a very brief summary. 1 sentence for each C, all right? Because I think it's still crucial. Now, color is like water. Curie, can you help me to circle? So it's like water and honey drink. Okay, KLM is like your diluted honey. All right, so that is how you differentiate color. Do you need a microscope to differentiate honey drink and water? No, you don't, right? Yeah, Jason, do you need microscope to differentiate the color of the honey drink and water? Let me see. Is it no? Thank you, Jason. All right, so no, you don't need that. So during lunchtime, girls can sit down together and say, oh no, mine is yellow, yours is colorless. So we can sit down and compare the difference between the color of the diamond. So don't go too low. My recommendation to my own family members, I'll say either we go for DEF or we can test a bit more and go for JHIJ. All right, which I will show you during my webinar on the 1st of December. Now, the second C is clarity. On the contrary, clarity is under the microscope. So using your eye, whether it's flawless, yeah, Curie, VVS, VS, they all look about the same. All right, so I love VS2 myself. Now feel free to pay more for VVS, I'll be happy, but it is microscopic difference. Okay, now for SI, I must say that now if you walk in with an SI, can I really tell that it's an SI? No, I can't. Most likely I can't unless your diamond is really this size, which is like a 20 carat. So most likely I can't be seeing the microscopic dot using my eye. But the problem with SI sometimes is psychological. I have seen it myself, that sometimes the girls say that you just tell your girlfriend that you bought an SI to propose to her. She goes like, no wonder I can see the dot. No wonder it's not very sparkly, you know. things starts to be problematic. So it's psychologically affecting people for SI. So I'll leave that dilemma to you. I have many newcomers now. Hello, everyone. Okay, now you probably have missed out the key difference, but I will explain again later. Yeah, Audrey, welcome. I'll try to say that again later. Okay. All right. And the cut grade. One sentence summary. The cut is the BMI of the diamond. So some diamonds are very deep. Some diamonds are very shallow. You want the diamond to be proportionally cut so that the light reflection can go back to your eye. And the last thing is carat. Carat is the weight of the diamond. So, and I always ask during my diamond webinar, which C do you think is most obvious? And I give out prizes for people who can answer to this question correctly. So I won't ask this today, okay? In fact, the free gift will be on stone identification, which is here waiting for you. Okay, the next slide. Beyond the 4 C's, I've created 8 C's. If you like to have this card, please let me know, because I feel that beyond the 4 C's, the next 4 C's are even more important, and I will share with you more during the diamond conversation. Okay, just so that we focus on the identification of the different stones today. Okay, the next slide, please. Now, so I say that there are 4 types of stones that look similar, right? So you saw diamond, you saw lab-grown diamond. Now, this is a diamond simulant. Diamond simulant is a very cheap term for fake stone. All right, so you look at the reflection that is playing now on the video. Wow, so slow, huh? Slow motion, huh? Okay. All right, just so that you see every facet of it. Now, this is basically a diamond imitation. So it's not a diamond. It can be glass, it can be plastic, it can be, you know, people call them many interesting names like what? Russian diamond, American diamond. Some of them also call them lab-grown diamond, you know, but they are not. They are basically not having the same property of diamond. No, so just now I said that diamond is baby, lab-grown diamond is IVF baby, diamond simulant is at best a robot. So it looks like a human, but it's not a human. It doesn't have the same circulatory system or respiratory system as a baby. Okay, yeah, it looks similar. It's transparent or translucent or semi-translucent. It has the facets, but the hardness is not tan. Now, the key feature of diamond and lab-grown diamond is that if you throw the diamond from level 12 to ground floor, which we have a client who did that. So she threw I don't know whether it was an argument with the boyfriend. So she threw the diamond ring from level 12 to ground floor. The diamond survived. Okay, so if you throw a plastic or a glass or a diamond simulant, that will be chipped, or it will crack, or you will break into 2. We don't know. Don't try that at home. But if you try, please take a picture and show me. I'll be very interested to include that into the slide here. Yeah, but that is a diamond simulant. I will be able to identify, and I hope that you can identify too. The light reflection is a bit different. So stare at this video long enough just so that you can tell the difference. Can I have the bag of simulant? I will show you. I have one whole plastic bags of that. Let me show you. Okay. So this is the whole bag of diamond simulant. Now, interestingly, so I want you to be very careful because there are people who are calling them lab grown. The cost of them is about $10, $20. But because they look so much like diamonds, so sometimes they say sparkle like the real diamond, you know, something like that, just so that you know. Okay, all right. But you know, sometimes the cost is 10, 20. I have seen market prices selling there at 500 to 1,000. And they usually don't come with, no, not usually, they wouldn't be coming with a GIA or IGI certification. They might have their own certification, but definitely not GIA or IGI. Okay, next slide. Colorless gemstone is yet another thing. They can be natural, that means they are grown under the earth, but they are not having a hardness of 10. You get the difference? Later I'll have a chart, okay, to summarize all that, okay? So they can be your colorless topaz. They could be your colorless sapphire, okay? The hardness could be 9. They are natural, but they are not diamond. So I would like to say that, you know, this is probably a pet. So a baby, an IVF baby, a robot, and colorless gemstone is real, but it's not a human. It's a pet, it's a dog, it's a cat. Yeah, so equally precious, but it's for different purpose, right? It's different nature, all right? So look at this photo. This is actually a colorless topaz, am I right? I think this is a colorless topaz, yeah? All right, so you can tell the difference. Now, because the hardness is not 10, you will see that the facets are a little different. So if you were to see under the scope, now I'm not trying to make you a gemologist, but this is magnified. So you can tell between this colorless gemstone and just now that diamond simulant, the facets are different from diamond and lab-grown diamonds. It's a little more blurry, okay? All right, am I confusing you? Are you okay? All right, Malcolm, are you still around? Okay, thank you, Malcolm. All right, okay. All right, next slide. This is a good summary. Okay, just need to know that there are these 4 types of stones, which interestingly, some of the salesperson might be confused themselves, but I would like you to know today. Natural diamonds, you ask for GIA. The hardness is 10. All right. Lab-grown diamond, there's the IGI report most of the time. The hardness is also 10. Both these diamonds should go through diamond test positive. They are like baby and IVF baby. Now, diamond simulant, if I were to be very layman about it, is fake stone. Okay, it can be cubic zirconia, it can be anything that look like diamond, but it's not diamond. It's just a colorless stone. It can be natural, it can be lab grown, it can be molded. All right, the diamond, the hardness is usually 8 or even less. It can be 6, it can be 7. All right. Now the last one is colorless gemstone. Now gemstone itself, you must know that there are many valuable gemstones too. But when it's colorless gemstone, usually they don't fetch the kind of price like the colored ones. For example, sapphire is most precious when it's blue rather than when it's colorless. Okay, so I will show you later. Okay, now for the diamond simulant, if you ask for a GIA report or IGI report, there wouldn't be. They probably have their own reports. They would say that it is international, but then it is then a diamond simulant. It's not a natural diamond or lab-grown diamond. Okay. All right. Okay. So any questions so far? Because this will summarize our theoretical knowledge about the 4 types of stones. I will move on to practical. I will show you the virtual one. Okay, don't move on to this slide first. Yeah, let's keep it to here. Now there are, okay, I have a question here from Adrian. So Adrian asks, hold on, let me just move these back. Okay, so Adrian is asking, how do you differentiate between natural and lab-grown diamond? Good question, Adrian. So you're one step closer to the free gift, okay? All right. Okay, so now the difference between natural and lab-grown diamond is really the growth morphology, okay? So natural diamond is grown under the earth. The growth is in this pattern. So it started with a very small shape like this, like a diamond shape. and then it grows bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So it becomes this shape. If you know how to look back at the growth morphology, natural diamonds is in this growth morphology. Lab-grown diamond, it could be square or it could be multi-sides. Okay, they usually don't grow in this shape. Now, can you identify? You can. Can I identify? I can. Actually, most of the gemologists can't. So you have to send to the lab where they have to do some advanced testing to know if the diamond is natural or lab grown. Now, meanwhile, all your certs from GIA and IGI will write that down very clearly if the diamond is natural or lab grown. So that part of the identification is very clear when it comes to GIA or IGI report. All right. So it's basically like you look at the baby. You want to know whether the baby is a baby or is it an IVF baby? Now, most of the doctor, like a GP, probably wouldn't be able to tell, but we have to look at the medical report to probably know. I don't know. I'm giving this analogy. I just thought that this analogy will be the fastest way to understand the difference between these 4 types of stones. Okay. All right. Good question, Adrian. All right, the next slide. Okay, I want you to learn when you see ad like that, enjoy this ad. This ad has no music, huh? Okay. Okay. So this ad says that it is diamond and it's under $100. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's lab-grown diamond? Yeah? So I want you to be able to, what would you do if you're interested in a bracelet like this? If I were your sister, I would say go ask for the, yes? Okay, I have answers here, let me see. Yes, so Adrian is answering. Adrian says that ask for the report. Exactly. So ask for the report. So even if they send you a report that says it's Amanda's report, don't believe in Amanda. Okay, you ask for GIA or IGI report. Okay, so look at the price point itself. It is not possible at this moment to have lab-grown diamond below $100. Okay, because the technology still requires the price is it's still hold quite high up there. Okay, can I ask from a price difference, assuming all things being constant, roughly what is the difference? Yes, I will share this in depth later, the last part. I promise I'll end at 7 and this will be the last part of this. Okay, now between natural and lab grown, I think most of you, based on the questions that I'm seeing today, we are most interested in the first 2 stones, right? We are not very interested in the fake stones and the white gemstones, right? We are interested in the first 2 stones, understandably. Now, now people choose lab-grown diamond. I feel these days, they choose lab-grown diamond for 2 reasons. Okay, number 1, of course, the price is really more attractive, and it is real, right? It is diamond positive. Now, the second reason is also, I'm hearing more and more of this, is that it is environmentally friendly. So you know how natural diamonds are grown under the earth. So mine has to be created to dig the diamond out from the mine, from the ground. Whereas lab-grown diamond, it is more sustainable because there's no wastage in terms of labor and creating a hole in the earth and all that. So it is what very nobly I've heard many young couples, while they can afford, they actually go for lab-grown diamond because of how environmentally friendly it is. So that is very noble. It's a bit younger than my generation. I think my generation, we say, because the price is good, but I'm learning from the young couples that I'm meeting today. I'll share with you the difference. So I'll give you apple to apple comparison later on. Okay, Jason? Yeah? All right, next. This is the fun part, and this is actually the 3rd part that I would like to go through. Now, there are 4 stones in front of you, and the 4 stones are also here, but I think the video is clearer because Curie just inserted this video. Now, can you tell the four stones? I have a lab-grown diamond here, a natural diamond here. What do I have here, Kiri? A white sapphire, and also have a fake stone here. Totally fake. So the price difference here, let me just share with you. It is one is probably about 10,000, one is 3,000, one is $20, and then the other one is about $200. Yeah. So between these four stones, okay, one piece is worth 10,000, the other piece is worth 3,000. And this sort of answer to your question, Jason, but of course there are different color and clarity, huh? Okay, so 10,000, 3,000, maybe $20, and then $200. Okay, somewhat like that. Okay, all right. Can you please get your pen and paper, and I would like you to write down the answers. Okay, are you ready? Okay, when you're ready, can you help me to type it out, please? Okay, I think this is the part that I want to give free gift. Chris, what should we give today? Should we give gemstone or should we give gemstone, pearls, or should we give, what should we give? Let's give let's give a gemstone. Shall we give a gemstone? Yeah. Okay, all right. Okay, come. Let me have the first person who typed the answers, and then I'll give. Now, if you're logging in at 9 o'clock, please type as well because I will be watching you. I'm not sure if I could type for you, but I'll be watching you, and the person who can type the answer first will get a special gift. All right, okay? And okay, if I were to give this gemstone, would you like it? Where is the torch? Ah, okay. All right. This is the gift. What is this? Is this 1 carat? I'm giving away a 1 carat gemstone. All right. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Are you ready? Are you typing? Okay, Adrian, very quickly say that number 2 is colorless gemstone. Okay, what about 1, 3, and 4? So the first person who can give me all 4 answers. Okay, you trust a girl to do that. Thank you, Shirley. All right, so Shirley has given answers, and now let me tell you the answers now. Shirley, just so that you know your answers are not correct. Okay, come, let's go to the next slide. The first one is actually a diamond simulant, so it's about $10, $20. The second one is the colorless gemstone. You are correct, Adrian. So the second one is actually a colorless sapphire. The third one is the lab-grown diamond, and the fourth one is natural diamond. Okay, all right. Now don't pick the little difference like the light reflection and all that. All right, sometimes because of the angle that we take the photo. But the gist of it here is that 1, 3, and 4 could look very similar. Okay, now 3 and 4, you know now that the difference will be clearly showing on your report. The first one, you will not be able to get a GIA and IGI report for that. Okay, all right, so now you know the difference. Number 2, I think is physically you can identify. All right, next slide, please. Okay, now Jason, this is the part for you, the price difference. Now, Jason, are you looking for specific color and clarity? I can check the actual pricing for you. All right, you can type it out. And Adrian as well, if you have any, any specific grading. And also for the 9 o'clock, I can't call your name because I don't know who you are. But feel free to type, okay? If I can't reply to you through the text chat now, I will send a WhatsApp to you. So I would like you to type in your ideal carat your color clarity, if you have any. If not, I can decide for you. And cut grade, I can tell you the difference between natural and lab-grown diamond. Okay, so over here, let me just use the ballpark of 1 carat. And then let me talk about, say, F color, shall we? F color VS2. Now, let's say for natural diamond, 1 carat F color VS2, I think about 10K, right? This is exactly like the kind of example that I was giving. Okay, let me also flip through the actual price. Now, for lab grown, 1 carat FVS2, yes, it's about 3,300. So which is actually the 2 diamonds that you saw on the video just now. Okay, let me just clip it for you. Which one is lab natural? Which one is lab grown, please? This is lab grown?
Yep.
Okay, let me show you the lab grown. This is the lab grown diamond. Okay, can take a closer look. This is 1 carat F color VS2 and it's 3003. So this has an IGI report and it has a laser inscription. Now this one is a natural diamond with GIA report, 1 carat F color VS2 triple excellent. So also with laser inscription. Okay, I'll show you again. Lab grown diamond. Natural diamond. Okay, and let me show you the fixed stone. Okay. Actually, the reflection is different. It's very rainbowish. Can you tell? Can you see the rainbow? Yeah? Can see? Curie, can you see the rainbow? So a fixed stone has this rainbow reflection. You look at the lab grown and the natural, it is not a rainbow, right? You see more orange light reflection, a bit more intense, right? Okay, so okay, and then now let me show you this, which is the colorless gemstone. All right. Thank you, Adrian. Adrian said he loved this part. Okay, so you can see very clearly. Okay, Shirley, are you enjoying this as well? Okay, so this is, don't say, okay, I'm not asking you to don't say yes to this, but this is colorless gemstone, okay? Yeah. All right, okay. So let me see the questions. I have many questions coming in. Okay, Jason, just so that you know, okay, you type 1 carat and you type K-A-R-A-T. So the spelling for diamond carat is C-A-R-A-T. K-A-R-A-T actually is a gold content carat. They pronounce it as karat. So because this is a crucial difference, so I just want to take this chance to also highlight to you. Now, sometimes when people say that the ring is 18 karat gold, 18K gold, that is to show the purity of the gold. Okay, I explained about that in my 4th webinar, which is next Tuesday. Okay, just in case, I mean, just sharing with you. So 1 carat, just now I shared with you, right? If it's lab grown, it's 3332. If it's natural, I say about 10K. Let me flip to the actual price. FVS2 actually is about 11K, 11K 500. Okay, because you say colorless, so I took it as DEF, so I took F as the most worth it kind of between D and E and F. Of course, F is a bit cheaper than D and E, right? Yeah. So, but feel free to let me know if you want a D or E price. For lab grown, I just want to highlight to you, it's very hard to get a D color. I noticed that it's very hard. Not that there isn't, but there are more EF than D color. Yeah, but we still have the D lah, just in case you're looking for D color. Okay, next slide, please. This is to share with you how the cert looks like. Okay, so one is IGI, one is GIA. The GIA is showing you a natural GIA diamond cert. So always check the date to take note that the date shouldn't be like 10 years ago. It should be graded this year or maximum, 2018, 2019. It shouldn't go before that because grading system is evolving. So most of our customers understand that they want something newer. Something with the older cert, you ask for a discount. Okay, this is a little tip that I would like to share with you. And I will guide you on how to read the cert. But naturally, this GIA has a GIA number. You see the 632170154. So that is the part where you will check under the microscope to make sure that it's laser inscribed on the diamond. Okay. Now the other side, on the right side, is the lab-grown diamond. It also has a inscription. Can you see where is the inscription? So the IGI number is, what do you see there? Yes, is there, right? So it's also laser inscribed on the girdle of the diamond. That is the lab-grown diamond. Okay. Now, IGI, allow me to be very personal here. The thing is that IGI has many different versions. So this is an electronic version of the report. There's also something that looks a bit more like GIA. So they have about 3 to 4 versions of their report. But you can always log into their system to verify the authenticity. Okay, so that is also good. So with the laser inscription and all that, you should be safe, and especially from Singapore. Okay, I have more questions. Can I ask in general? What is the public perception? Are most girls in general adverse to it, as it's not naturally grown? Jason, such a fantastic question. Because can I just share this insight with you? So I started dealing with diamonds 16 years ago. So I am very natural minded, right? So in the beginning, I was thinking that I'm not ready to go into lab grown diamond. I almost was fearful that dealing with lab grown diamond would jeopardize my brand name. So I set up, I'm really talking to you like a friend. I don't know how you look like. So, but let me just share with you. So that was the reason why another brand name was created, and it's called BA.SG. So that there's clear identification that eClarity only deals with natural and BA deals with lab grown. Okay, we launched BA selling both natural and lab grown. Okay, just to be safe. To tell you this insight is that our BA.SG till date have only sold lab grown diamond, and is selling like hotcakes. I must say that people are more mature than I imagined. They really have Googled enough, and the big research or I would say the news platform has done enough homework for us actually. So if you Google Bloomberg, if you Google CNA, CNN, they have enough video, enough articles telling you the difference between natural and lab grown positively towards lab grown. So there's something very amazing about this, and people are more mature and ready than I imagined. The girls that I meet from BA, obviously because they are ready to buy BA, they are very well equipped with the knowledge, and they are all ready to embrace lab grown because it's environmentally friendly. Okay, so if I were to answer to your question, I would say that naturally, the BA customers that I have met personally, they're 100% supportive towards that. When I meet up with eClarity customers, I feel that a bit of explanation is needed. And to my surprise, they are very quick to accept and understand. So I have some couples, right? They're probably married for 10 years or 15 years, the customers who supported us when we first started. They have given birth to a few kids, and they now come back for the bigger diamond. And so when they inquire about the 2 carat and 3 carat, they also inquire about colored diamond. I'll share that if we have time later, because the price difference is great. We're talking about 300,000 versus 30,000 when we talk about pink diamond, for example. So pink diamond natural, say 300,000. Pink diamond lab grown is 30,000. So I'm helping the couple to save a bit of money and achieve what they desired to have. They are very quick to accept lab grown diamond because of the fact that it is certified by either GIA or IGI. And as I said, the news and the information is widely available. So I love this question because it is also to my surprise, right? Okay, yeah, next please. Can I have the next slide? Okay, so these are just some samples, some photos that we have taken. They are all natural diamond and mounted on settings. And the next slide, please. Lab-grown diamond mounted on setting. It is just coincidental that some of the setting is simpler here. Okay, all right, you can always choose fanciful. Now let me just touch on a little bit about fancy color diamond very quickly. Now you have to know that just now I talked about colorless gemstone. I just want to clarify that gemstone, when they are, let's say this blue sapphire, okay, the camera is not giving it a very fair presentation, but a blue sapphire is itself a very premium stone, okay? So that is different from the colorless gemstone that I'm talking about. So blue sapphire is more valuable than colorless gemstone, okay? But that's the gemstone family. Now for diamonds that are colored, they can be 8 times, 10 times higher price than the colorless diamond. So I'm wearing this, which I love. It's a pink diamond. So it is 2 carat. All right. Now this is the example that I'm telling you. Is 300,000 if it's natural. Is 30,000 if it's lab grown. So this is an area that many married couples, like married for 10 years, they are looking into this kind of stones now. All right. And I just want to, since we're on the topic, and people always amazed, they are always amazed when I show them black diamond. So this is black diamond. Yeah. The story is that I bought this black diamond almost 15 years ago. It's natural. And that time black diamonds was known to be just industrial diamond. It's not really commercially attractive. So I bought it like a few $100s. And then right after I bought it, there are some auction houses where the designers designed it into those 100,000 pieces, and it was auctioned out at about 200,000. Now black diamond is now also a sought after stone. So there are people who propose with black diamond. I won't sell you this piece, but because it's really my own collection. I really love it because it just shows how naive I was 15 years ago. But yeah, so people really ask for GIA certified black diamond. Now this is fancy yellow diamond. Just so that you know that it's not all yellow diamond is non-desirable. When it is beyond the Z and it goes to fancy color, it is then very valuable. And the free gift that I'm giving, I have yet to decide. I think I would like to give it to either Jason or Adrian, who is very active today. Now this is a citrine, which is a yellow gemstone. Okay, all right, next slide. And there's also blue diamonds and all that. Okay, all right, next. So if you are interested in fancy color diamond, can you please text me or text eClarity or BA? I will have a one-on-one chat with you, okay? Just so that today we don't overshot too much, because I always overshot in my webinar. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, just take note. If you are looking at getting colored diamond, be very careful that treated ones are not so desirable. Okay, so if you see a natural diamond, okay, colored but treated, have a chat with me first before you look at diamonds like that. Okay, all right, next slide. Because that means the color could be enhanced and you don't want to be paying for the enhancement. Okay, colored diamonds are precious because of the natural color or because of the lab created color, but it's not a color enhancement. It's because of the gaseous presence. So, okay, so that one I have another story about it. So if you're interested, I will talk to you a bit more. And also shape of diamonds. Just so that we have a total conversation about diamonds. So it's something that you want to consider. But of course, round diamond is known to emit maximum optimal reflection of light. Okay, all right. Yeah, I always remember this guy who asked me, Amanda, what is the speed of light reflection in a diamond? And I had this question when I was doing a seminar with so many people watching, and I was like, I don't know, man. I went home and checked. It is 124 million km per second. 124 million km per second. So the moment you walk into a wedding dinner, okay, that 1 second that you walk inside, your light reflection has already traveled 124 million km per second. Okay, next slide. Sorry, that's just bimbotic moment. Okay, just some ring setting. So these are some settings that you can choose after you choose your lab-grown diamond or your natural diamond. You have to move on to choose settings. Guys are always rather clueless about this. So if your girlfriend gives you any hint, show me the hint. If not, I will decide for you. Okay. All right, so how do I decide for you? I will need a picture of her. I will see what dress she wears, what bag she takes, what watch she wears, and I can make some recommendation to you. Okay, next slide. Okay, the one on the right. So there was this guy who said that my girlfriend likes dogs, Amanda. Can you create something with dogs element in it? So I designed this for him. He loves it. She loves it too. So it's a dog paw. At first I was thinking, how do you add a dog on a solitaire? So that's the dog paw that we created. Okay, so this is the comparison, 0.3, 0.5, okay, 0.7, you can see 5,000 versus 3,000, 1 carat, 9,000 versus 5,000, and then this is 1.5 carat, 2 carat, 27 versus 11, pink diamond, 172, this is 1.2 carat, 172 versus 16,000. Okay, and do you have any other questions? Okay, I think I will leave you alone soon and let me know if you have any other questions. Adrian asks, can the size be changed after you propose? Yes. So both eClarity and BA will do free resizing for you. So you go propose, you come back with her, the team will do the measurement for her, and then we'll do the resizing for her. Okay. All right. Okay. As long as you send us a message after this, $100 cash voucher will be sent to you. Okay, just anything. Ask any question or reserve an appointment to see me one-on-one, and $100 cash voucher will be given to you. Okay, so now I will say bye to you soon. The free gift I would like to give to
Jason.
Jason. All right, Jason, are you there? Jason, are you there? Jason, I think you are there. I can see you. So Jason, this is for you. Can you just, we will contact you, okay? So this is a 1 carat citrine for you. Congratulations. Are you the one who is typing? Yeah, okay, Jason, this is for you, okay? All right, okay, so Kiri has prepared a few videos. She has prepared how to measure ring size, and also to show you how to do handwriting engraving, which is a very special service provided by eClarity and BA. So she'll be showing you these 2 videos. Please stay put and watch another 5 minutes. And then that's it. I will see you soon. I'll talk to you soon. If you're watching the 9 o'clock, continue to text us. If I can't reply you tonight, I'll reply you tomorrow. All right? Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you.